Man, it's crazy how when you ask somebody, do you believe in God? And they're like, man, get away from me. Don't talk to me. You don't know nothing about what I've been through. You don't know. And it scares them off. When you ask somebody if they believe in God, they're ready to run from you instead of wanting to talk to you about it. It's because a lot of people have been through some bad stuff in their life and they feel like you don't know nothing about what they went through. Man, let me tell you, I lived a rough life growing up. I was poor as dirt. My mom bounced me from trailer parks to apartments to everything you can imagine, drugged me through, man. I remember going to parties when I was like 5 to 6 years old and watching men snort cocaine off of women's butts. Like, I'm telling you, I had a crazy life. I went through more stuff than I could ever imagine seeing and ever want my children to see. And everybody told me I was going to end up in prison. I was going to end up doing nothing but bad in my life. And I'd never make anything of myself. And I'm pushing myself to become a country singer right now. I'm doing things I never could imagine I would do in a million years in my life. I have my kid full time. He lives with me now. I have my own house. I have 2 vehicles. I have a decent life. And yes, it's because I pushed hard and I fought and I made myself do it. But then you got to stop and sit and think, man, because it makes me think, I couldn't have did this on my own. I couldn't have done all this on my own. I had such a hard upbringing, and everybody told me, you'll never make it. You'll never make anything of yourself. And then I make what I am now, and I'm still growing, y'all. I'm still going, and I'll never stop. But if I stop for a minute and think, there's no way I could have done this on my own. I didn't do this on my own. This wasn't just me. There's a reason I'm doing this. It's because I actually let God back into my life. Because I was fighting so hard and pushing and pushing and pushing. And I was homeless at the time. And I got a friend to let me rent a couch from them. And I went and stayed on their couch, man. And I was like, I want better for my life. I want better for my life. I ended up going to church and meeting somebody that I went to work with building houses and started getting better with my life. And I was eventually to the point I rented me a trailer in an old broke down trailer park. Like I'm used to living in when I was young. And that was great to me because I was getting on my feet. I was pushing. I was still going to church. I was not living a perfect life like all these big Christians tell you need to be perfect. They want to beat you with a Bible. I wasn't living a perfect life, but I was giving my time that I could give to God. And showing him, I care about you. I know there's no way I could come as far as I have if it wasn't for you. And I still do unto others as I'd have done unto myself. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and he will have favor upon you. I promise you. And give just a little bit of your time to him and show him you still care about him and you need his help in this fight because you can't do it yourself. I promise you your fight will get easier. I did a video earlier talking about how your fight will get easier if you just stop for a minute and call your backup in. Man, I wasn't playing. That is the greatest thing in this world that you can do when you are struggling. I don't care how many times you've been to churches and these people have hurt you and talked about you and treated you like dirt and it turned you against churches and it turned you against God. That's not God, man. That's not God at all. That's not what he wants you to see. Yeah, church is a good thing to go to, but you don't have to go to church. You probably heard that. You've probably said it yourself. I don't have to go to church to be a Christian. I know I said it millions of times. But I still feel better because I can go to church and learn things from somebody that I can't learn on my own. So it helps me learn and helps me be a better person in myself. And for me being a better person, I do to everybody the way I want to be done. I treat everybody the way I want to be treated. I help anybody I can when I can. And I try to be that brother to them that they should have in another human. How we should all treat each other. Be friendly, be kind to everybody, help everybody out. Don't let them push you around. They don't mean let them do whatever they want to you. Don't hit you and you walk away. That's probably not the right thing to say, but that's not me. I'm not what the big Christians call perfect. I'll never be perfect. If you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. It's as simple as that. But trust me, I will treat you right until you treat me wrong. And once you treat me wrong, I'm cutting ties with you. I'm done. And I'm going to be nice to everybody else. I'm not going to be mean to everybody else because of something you did to me. Or I'm going to have a bad time at home and I'm going to go to work and I'm going to take it out on everybody at work and make their day miserable. They don't even want to see me when they come in for break. You know what I mean? I can have an awful day at home go to work and no one there know nothing about it because I'm still smiling. I'm still treating them nicely. I'm still friendly. I'm still everything because they did nothing to me. That's how God wants us to be. Stop and ask Him for help. Don't let these churches turn you against God. Because, trust me, He's not happy with what they're doing either. And the people that say they're of God, that's hurt you, don't let it keep you down. Don't let it keep you from achieving something that God wants you to achieve, even if you don't think He's real, or even if you don't think that He's there for you, that you do so bad. I'm such an awful person. No, man. He's there. Regardless if you want Him there or not, He's there. When you get too down, take that minute. Call in your backup, and I promise you it will show up. You can be like, well, I've never heard Him talk to me. No. Do it. Take the time. Call in your backup. See if He don't call some people in to help you. See if your situation doesn't change somehow, even if it's in a small way. There's good in every bad, y'all. You can find something good in every bad situation. I don't care how small it is. That small thing can grow to something massive. So, stay positive. Do unto others as you'd have done unto yourself. And believe that you can do anything. Because you can. Y'all have a great night, great day, wherever you're at. Love y'all.